All right, we want to welcome everyone to this evening's College Roundup. Today, April 29th, 2021. We welcome everybody who is tuning in via the Henry County Schools YouTube channel. And with that being said, I will turn it over to Sean Hester to get things started.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for attending our College Roundup. So we know it's crunch time, but we know there are still students who would like to apply to college, and we have a great night here to provide you with great information. And we have several of our colleges here who are also going to provide information to get you started and through the process. So we're going to start our presentation now. So we want to make sure we talk about our core beliefs and commitments, and that we will foster connections with our families and community to support student learning. And we also believe family and community involvement is critical to student success, which is why we're offering this at this time so that we can have our parents and guardians present. All right, so how do you apply to college? How do I apply to college right now? So you want to make sure that the colleges you apply to right now meet your needs. Does that college have your major? Meaning, if you're going to major in computer science, does that college have computer science? If you're going to major in sonography, does that college have that major? Distance-wise, do you plan to live, on campus? Do you want to be close to home? Do you want to be far away from home? You want to think about those things, and you want to make sure it's a college that meets your need. If you're a student that needs a small town feel, you want to go with a smaller college in a smaller city. Or if you want to be immersed in the city life, you want to choose a college that has that kind of feel for you. You also want to make sure you pay attention to the application deadline. And our colleges here have included their deadline on their presentations. So make sure you don't miss the deadlines. That is super important. Also, you want to request your high school transcript via georgiafutures.org. And you can go to this site. The website is actually georgiafutures.org and request your transcript. And that will be sent directly to that university. Your counseling secretary at your high school will be the one who will process that and send that to Georgia Futures. So if you have any questions about if your transcript has been processed, you can call your counseling secretary. Also, some schools require an admission test like the SAT or ACT that you may have to take. And there may be some colleges where the deadline will allow you to still take the test. So you might want to double check that and listen to what our college admissions recruiters say tonight on whether the ACT or SAT or AccuPlacer is needed. But if you need a fee waiver to take the ACT or SAT, please speak with your school counselor, your high school counselor. They can help you with the process of obtaining a fee waiver if you meet the requirements for that fee waiver. Also, some colleges have a school counseling section or a recommendation letter, and you may have to contact your school counselor for that to get that completed as soon as possible. So they will need a couple of days to complete that. However, definitely let them know that you applied to college and that there's a section for them to fill out. Don't miss the deadline. So make sure you let the school counselor know ahead of time so you're not crunched to the deadline. So tonight, this is our best part. All of our college partners who have signed up to come tonight to make sure that any student who wants to attend college has an opportunity to do so. And also, just in case you were thinking about taking a gap year, you're still not too late to still attend college. So if you're still on the fence about a gap year, there's probably a college here that you can attend and still make the deadline. So our college partners tonight will be Albany State, Albany Tech, Andrew College, Atlanta Metro, Metropolitan State College, Clayton State, Columbus State, Georgia Gwinnett College, Georgia Southern University, Georgia Southwestern State University, Georgia State University, Gordon State College, Jacksonville State University, Middle Georgia State University, Piedmont University, Reinhardt University, Savannah State University, Southern Crescent Technical College, University of North Georgia, and University of West Georgia, and Valdosta State University. So each college admissions recruiter will introduce themselves and tell you about their requirements. just so you know. Now, if you have any questions, put your questions in the chat box on the YouTube channel, and we'll answer those questions tonight for you. So I don't want you to feel like you can't ask questions. We have the question and answer there. So put those questions in the chat box. Even if they're general questions, the colleges will respond. And if you have specific questions for a university, just make sure you put at Gordon State or at whomever you want to ask that question to so they can ask it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. First up, Albany State University.
Greetings, class of 2021. I am Cynthia Menson, one of the admission recruiters here at the unsinkable, indestructible Albany State University, where excellence is the standard. Just to give you a few admissions update, due to COVID-19 for incoming class of 2021 for the freshman class, we are test optional. You can choose to take SAT and or ACT test score, or you can just submit your high school transcript. We can still render you an admission decision just based off your transcript. For students who decide to be test optional, for the to be admitted to the bachelor's degree program, you must have at least a 2.5 GPA or higher. If you have a 2.0 through a 2.4, you can be admitted into our associate degree / access pathway program. Our admission deadline is June 1st. That's the application deadline for admissions, financial aid, and housing. As of right now, for the month of April, our application is actually free. After April, it will be $25, but we do give our fee waiver codes to our students. You can actually apply straight through Georgia Futures or through Common Black app. For more information, you can actually contact us at admissions@asurams.edu or contact me personally at cynthia.menson@asurams.edu. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Kara Tafoya. I'm an admissions counselor here at Andrew College. We are a primarily two-year school located down in Cuthbert, Georgia. We offer more than 20 associate degree programs and 2 bachelor degree programs. Our average enrollment is 300. So we are a small school with class sizes averaging about 14. For admissions, our requirements are to have at least a 2.0 GPA. And like most of the other schools you're going to hear on here, we are SAT, ACT optional for fall of 2021. Our admission deadline is rolling, so we will accept students all the way up until the start of the semester that they are applying for. And we have no application fee. We made this permanent change this year, and our application can be found on our website at andrewcollege.edu. If you guys have any questions, I included my email and my phone number down here. Again, my name is Kara Tafoya, and my email is going to be karatafoya@andrewcollege.edu. Thank you.
My name is Shari Speller. I am a college recruiter here at Atlanta Metropolitan State College. Our admissions requirements are a 2.0 GPA. We will need supporting documents such as a high school transcript, a state ID or driver's license, and a copy of your immunization records. We have priority admission deadlines, except they're not hard deadlines. So we also have rolling deadlines, but we like to ensure that if you get your applications in by the dates for fall, August 1st, for spring, November 15th, and for summer, May 1st, you'll be guaranteed to have a spot to start classes on the first day of class. We also have an absolutely free application, and you can find our application on georgiafutures.org. As you're submitting those transcripts, you can also apply to AMSC. My contact number is listed as well as the admissions contact number. And then you can also reach us at admissions@atlm.edu, and that's our office. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Juan Smith. I'm an admissions recruiter at Clayton State University. As you can see, so our admission requirements, due to just like the other institutions, due to COVID, has changed. So if you have a 2.6 or higher core GPA, a 2.6 or higher, then you are not required to submit test scores. But if you fall under a 2.4, you would have to submit test scores, and that's just a 17 across the board for ACT, and for SAT, a 480 on the evidence-based reading and writing, and a 440 for the math. Our admissions deadline is July 15th, and then our application fee is $40. However, we do accept fee waivers. And so we have a link for that as well. And I put my associate director's information on there. Her name is Linda Proctor Merritt, and her email address is below. So thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nam, and I am a regional admissions counselor with Columbus State University. You can see the admissions requirements right there for fall 2021. We are asking students to have a 2.5 core GPA, and no test scores will be required. Our admissions deadline is June 30th of 2021, so you've still got time. And for the month of May, we will be waiving our application fee. So definitely keep that in mind. If you want to apply to Columbus State University, you guys can see my contact information there. Now, I do want to share one of the most unique parts about attending Columbus State for you guys is that we have 2 campuses that our students get to use every single day. So one feels a little bit more collegiate and traditional, while the other is in the heart of downtown Columbus. So it's definitely a unique experience. Thanks, y'all.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emma Green. I'm an admissions counselor from Georgia Gwinnett College. We're located in Gwinnett County, which is also in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And you can see for our admissions requirement, we only require a 2.0 core GPA. We are also test optional for our fall 21 applications. And just today, we extended our deadline to July 1st. You can apply at gdc.edu/apply. And that's where you can fill out our application for free. I believe if you apply through Georgia Futures, it might still try to charge you. So I recommend applying through our website. And also my contact information is listed below. You can email me or call me anytime. That is my work cell phone number, and I'll be happy to answer any questions y'all may have. And I definitely recommend during this time to submit your official high school transcripts electronically through Georgia Futures so they can be processed a little faster. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eli Hall from Georgia Southern University. I'm excited to share some information about our admissions requirements and our processes and some contact information. So our admissions requirements for our freshman students would be a 2.6 unweighted GPA. For those students who meet that requirement, we do not require you to submit test scores. However, if you are a student that is applying and you fall between a 2.5 or a 2.59 unweighted GPA, then we will be looking for those test scores with a 1030 on the SAT and a 20 on the ACT. And then, of course, we do require the satisfactory completion of your required high school curriculum. You can see some of our admissions deadlines here. So even if you are a junior student, just early and looking for college, we do have those dates for you as well. And for spring, summer, and fall. For fall of 2021, our admissions deadline is August the 1st, so there is still time. We do have an application fee of $30, but like a lot of schools, we do accept fee waivers. You can see my contact information below. Again, my name is Eli Hall. That is my email address at elihall@georgiasouthern.edu. And then you can also contact our main office for any general admissions questions, and that is the number and email for that. And just a little bit about Georgia Southern University. We do have 3 campus locations in Statesboro, Georgia, in Savannah, Georgia, which is our Armstrong campus, and that's really, really beautiful if you're looking for that city life, and then also in Hinesville, Georgia as well, which is our Liberty campus. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, definitely give me some information and I'll be happy to get in contact with you. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan Scott with Georgia Southwestern State University. We are a 4-year public university. We are located about 2 hours south of Henry County in Americus, Georgia. We have around 3,000 students, so we are one of the smaller 4-year public universities in Georgia, and we're really proud of that opportunity for students to be able to really connect with professors, get to know people, have those small class sizes. Admissions requirements, we're looking for a 2.4 GPA that's based on the 17 required high school curriculum courses. Like everyone else, we're waiving SAT scores for our summer and fall group coming in 2021. Our admissions deadline is July 21st. Currently, we are waiving our application fee through the month of May. From now until then, then, but normally it is $25. But we would encourage you, obviously, to apply quickly so we can help you complete that process and get everything rolling. You can reach us. Just look online, gsw.edu, and you can drop us an email. Click on the admissions office link there, and you can drop us an email, give us a call. You'll see two names on our slide there, Tyler Pennington and Sid Walker. Those are our two recruiters that handle Henry County. So either of them will be happy to take care of you and help you out. If you have any questions, just reach out. Thank you.
Good afternoon, or rather good evening, class of 2021. My name is Omar Nelson. I'm your admissions counselor here at Georgia State. You have two options to enter our campuses, either through the Atlanta campus, which is our main campus where we offer bachelor's degrees, or through our perimeter campus, which is where we offer two-year degrees, associate degrees. For our GSU Atlanta campus, our requirements are, it's a 3.0 for general admissions, and that's looking at core courses, and we do give weight to AP, IB, or honors courses. You can also be accepted through our Student Success Academy. That's where you would come in for about 2 months before classes begin. If you have at least a 2.75 to 2.99, and if you do receive our acceptance through that, you'll get instructions for the process. You can also apply to Georgia State University Perimeter. That GPA requirement is a 2.0, and that's looking at core courses weighted again. If you apply to GSU Atlanta, you're automatically applying to both. So if you do not get accepted to the Atlanta campus, you will be accepted to Georgia State, and we would ask that you start at the perimeter campus. So 99% of our students get acceptance letters. The admissions deadline for the Atlanta campus is May 1st. That's this weekend. For the perimeter campus, is August 1st. We do offer application fee waivers. As you can see, the prices are a little steep, $60 for the Atlanta campus. Not too bad for the perimeter campus. All you need to do when you apply on the Common App for the Atlanta campus is indicate that you'll be using a waiver. You can go ahead and contact me at my email address there, onelson4@gsu.edu, and I'll process the waiver, and the same for the perimeter application. Thank you and good luck.
Hi y'all, my name is Keely McGill. I'm from Gordon State University. I'm going to go over our admissions requirements really quick. We're located in Barnesville, Georgia. We accept a 2.0 core GPA, and we are waiving test scores until spring 2021. We have rolling admissions here at Gordon State, which means there is no application deadline. You can be accepted and registered up until a week before classes, so take advantage of it. We currently have our application fee waived, but just in case our fee ever does come back on, I put a fee waiver code on our screen. Feel free to use it. And then your contact is actually Bethany W. at Gordon State. And you can also email our generic admissions at Gordon State as well. If you have any more questions and want to be a Highlander, come and see us.
From the friendliest campus in the South. My name is Roxanne Stansel, and I am one of our admissions counselors in the office. Taylor Brandt is on vacation this week, so I'm covering for her. You'll see her contact information below. Jacksonville State University is located in Alabama. We are about an hour and a half from Atlanta and Birmingham, so we are just right in between two major cities, and we are located in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. At Jacksonville State University, you do need at least a 2.0 high school GPA to be accepted, and we are waiving our test score requirement this year, like many other institutions. We do not have an admissions deadline. We practice rolling admissions. However, our scholarship cutoff is June 1st for merit-based scholarships. Over 80% of our students get some type of financial aid at JSU. That's a lot considering we have roughly 9,000 students. We do have a $35 application fee. However, if you get free or reduced lunch, just grab your counselor and have them shoot us an email, and we'll get the application fee waived. We'd love to hear from you and talk a little bit more about our over 95 academic programs, including nursing, education, criminal justice, and business. From the friendliest campus in the South, have a great night.
Hi, everyone. My name is Keisha Smith, and I am one of the recruiters at Middle Georgia State University. We have 5 different campuses across the Middle Georgia region: Macon, Cochran, Eastman, Warner Robins, and Dublin. Our most popular majors are aviation, business, psychology, information technology, and nursing. Our admissions requirements are pretty straightforward. We need at least a 2.0 for your core GPA, and we are test optional. We do not have admissions deadlines, but we want to make sure that students still apply earlier versus later. And you can get accepted through the first week of classes, so that is good to have that option. Our application fee is $30, but we do accept fee waivers like a lot of other schools. And our application fee is waived every November, so if we have any juniors or any underclassmen, definitely keep that in mind. My contact information, you can email admissions@mga.edu. And then you might not see mine. It's cut off a little bit. That's okay. My name is Keisha Smith again. My email is keisha.smith3@mga.edu. And then you can call or text me at 478-960-2107. And all the information is on the website. But thank you, guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm Wendy Stanley with Piedmont University. And that is so exciting to say. Some of you have probably heard that we were Piedmont College, and we have just transitioned to Piedmont University just a couple of weeks ago. And that is to mark the occasion of coming up on 125 years old in 2022. So Piedmont's very excited for all these new changes. Currently, our admissions requirements are a 3.0 GPA, and we are test optional this year for fall of 2021. Certainly, if you have an opportunity to take an SAT or ACT score, we will take those into July, and they can make a difference, perhaps on scholarship money. So if it's available to you, certainly take it, but it is not, the SAT and ACT are not required this year. We do not have an admissions deadline. We are rolling admissions, but certainly we would hope that you would apply by at least July 1st. There's so much that goes into applying financial aid. If you're accepted, we're coming up into time to have summer orientation, and there's just a lot going on. So it's good to have your application in as soon as possible. We do not have an application fee, and you can apply directly on our website, piedmont.edu. We also do take the Common App, and there is no fee for Piedmont University on the Common App. And my contact information is right there for you to see. Certainly, you can contact me anytime, and also all of this information is on our website. And we are also offering and have been offering in-person tours for families. We do have a campus tour visit site just on the website. So if you'd like to schedule a campus visit, you certainly can do that. And we would love to have you and your family visit our campus. So thank you so much.
Hi guys, thank you for being here today. My name is Mallory Newsom, and I'm an admissions counselor at Reinhardt University. So Reinhardt is a small private liberal arts institution, and we are located in the foothills of the North Georgia mountains, more specifically in Waleska, Georgia. Probably wondering where's Waleska? It's about 45 minutes north of Atlanta, 90 minutes south of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So for admissions requirements, we look for about a 2.5 minimum GPA, and we are test optional as well. Your official transcripts can be mailed in a sealed envelope to our office, or of course submitted via Georgia Futures. You can also submit them via parchment if your school uses that application. We have no admissions deadline. We have rolling admission, but we do accept students typically through about August, right before classes start. I've posted the links for you to apply. I've also posted a link if you want to tour our campus. We are offering tours every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. through the summer. And then once we open back up in the fall, we will start to do 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. We have no application fee. It is completely free. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And my contact information, my name again is Mallory Newsome. You can call me at 770-720-5526. And my email is down there as well. You can schedule a visit right on our website, or we could also email just admissions@reinhardt.edu and we'll get you set. Thank you guys.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sandria Mason. I represent Savannah State University, the University by the Sea. We are currently test optional for any of our graduating seniors that wish to apply. It is a 2.5 unweighted GPA coming out of high school in your high school core curriculum. If you are underneath that 2.5 or right about that 2.5, we are going to request that you go ahead and submit your ACT or SAT test scores. If you take the SAT, it is going to be a 480 evidence-based reading and writing. 440 math. ACT is going to be a 17 composite, 17 math, or either a 17 on the English or reading, and we can take a minimum of a 2.0 if you do not have the 2.5 unweighted GPA for test optional. Our application deadline is June 30th, and our application fee is free always, so you don't have to worry about paying an application fee with us. I can be reached at masons@savannahstate.edu. I know it's a little bit cut off. And our number is 912-358-4338. Again, that number is 912-358-4338. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Drew Todd with Southern Crescent Technical College. We are your technical college in Henry County. We serve 8 counties, including Henry, with workforce education programs. We have programs at Southern Crescent that are occupational, that train you for specific careers. So you can come here and in less than 2 years get out the door and into a job in your chosen field where you've been trained on campus. We also have core classes that you can take here. So if your goal is to obtain a 4-year degree, you can start with us, do your first year or two, and then transfer out to get that 4-year degree. We have campuses in McDonough, Griffin, Thomaston, and Jackson. We would love to see you at any of those locations soon for a tour or filling out an application. Our process is really straightforward. We just need you to have graduated from high school, and we can use your high school transcript to get you in. Test scores would be used for placement, and that would only be if your high school GPA doesn't meet a certain threshold. We can take your application anytime. We will work with you. It's $25 to apply. Leah Santerre is on the meeting tonight. I'm just doing the presentation, but she's on hand if you have any questions. That is her contact information. She is the Southern Crescent Tech recruiter for Henry County. We're at the McDonough location and the Griffin location throughout the week. So stop by and see us. We'll give you a tour. We'll get you set up with everything you need. We appreciate you being here tonight and look forward to seeing you at Southern Crescent soon. Thanks.
Hey everyone, thanks for logging in tonight. My name is Sarah Ellington. I am your University of North Georgia admissions counselor. When you are applying to UNG, it is 3 easy steps. Honestly, the best thing that came out of COVID is we are also test optional. So when you do apply to UNG, all I need is your application through the Georgia Futures website, an official copy of your high school transcript, and I'm looking for an unweighted core GPA of 2.8 or higher. If you have a 2.4 GPA or higher, I can also use that and some test scores to get you admitted into UNG for a bachelor's track. The SAT and ACT minimums is a 480 evidence-based reading and writing, 440 math SAT, or a 17 English, 17 math ACT score with that 2400 freshman index, which is on our website. If you have any questions about that, definitely happy to help. And then that pesky lawful US presence is just a picture of your Georgia driver's license or state ID. If you guys want to take a picture of that and text it to me, you are more than welcome to. We are a 4 and 2-year public university located in the North Georgia mountains. So if you don't have that 2.4 GPA, I can also admit you to the associate pathway with just a 2.0 unweighted GPA. For bachelor's degree seeking students, that deadline has passed. However, we have extended that until we meet capacity. So if you guys are still thinking about coming, we still have seats available. And then if you're applying for an associate degree, that application deadline isn't until July 1st. The application fee is $40 through Georgia Futures, but we will accept those SAT or ACT code waivers if you guys have those. My contact information is kind of cut off, but it is on the website if you guys need it. So again, my name is Sarah Ellington. My email address is just sarah.ellington@ung.edu. And then my cell phone number for work is 678-928-1976. Again, that's 678-928-1976. Thanks, guys.
What's up, students? Is my speaker working? My name is Zach Hodge, and I'm an admissions representative for the University of West Georgia. Our 645-acre campus is located in Carrollton, Georgia. We do also have a smaller campus located in Noonan. We have about 13,000 students and offer 90+ academic majors as well as 160+ student organizations. But let's get into how you can get into West Georgia. Our admissions requirements are a 2.6 academic GPA. Test scores, of course, are optional for summer and fall, thanks to COVID-19. And then we will also need an official transcript sent to our admissions email account. And if counselors are comfortable sending transcripts through email, we do accept those as official right now. It seems to be faster for our office to do that. The deadline for summer will be May 15th, and then the deadline for fall will be June 1st. We do tend to accept after deadlines, but just aim for those dates because it helps our office move it more smoothly. Our application fee is $40, but we do accept ACT, SAT, and NACAC application fee waivers. If you are going to submit a fee waiver, just fill out our application all the way till the payment. It'll save automatically. Then you'll submit your fee waiver and we'll submit the application for you. I gave you a few options for contact information. You can, of course, reach out to our main office. Your recruiter for Henry County is Maria. She was unable to attend this tonight. Her information is right there, but I'm also glad to help you anytime if you want to reach out to me as well. My information is down there below as well. Thanks for popping in tonight, and y'all have a good evening.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dallin Gibson. I'm a regional admissions counselor for Valdosta State University and also a proud graduate. We are located, of course, in Valdosta, Georgia. We are in South Georgia, close to the Florida borderline. We have right around 12,000 students, so we are considered a happy medium-sized university. We do have over 100 different majors to choose from and over 200 different student organizations. So there's a lot to get involved in on our beautiful campus. So as far as admissions requirements go, we, of course, are test optional, but we do require a 2.6 minimum GPA to applicants applying without test scores. Transcripts can either be mailed to us from your high school, faxed, or you can send them electronically through Georgia Futures or directly to admissions@valdosta.edu. So currently we are rolling admissions, of course, so students can be accepted all the way through the summer. We have a priority financial aid deadline on May 1st, but students can continually submit their FAFSA and complete financial aid after that deadline. That is just for priority. Our application fee is currently free, and we foresee it being free, of course, through the summer and into next fall. So if you have any additional questions or you want us to check your status, help you out with anything, please reach out to admissions@valdosta.edu, and we are here to help. Thank y'all for being here tonight, and go Blazers.
Wow. Thank you so much. You students, you have just heard from about 20 colleges that are still open for you to apply. So apply. You just heard from 4-year schools, 2-year schools, technical schools. So this is super awesome. But what else do you have to do? So how are you going to pay for this? So let's talk a little bit about how you can pay for college still right now. So there are different types of financial aid, and financial aid is simply the terminology for funding college, right? So grants, the first thing would be grants. So what are grants? Grants are need-based money that you can receive that you don't have to repay. So that is based on the need. It's based on what you put into your financial aid application. It's based on income as well, but you don't have to pay a grant back. So you definitely want to fill out your financial aid application. Then there are scholarships. Of course, we have the HOPE scholarship that will finalize with your end of semester grades, your senior grades, finalizes that HOPE GPA. And you can find your HOPE GPA on georgiafutures.org. But there's still an opportunity for you to qualify for HOPE if you finish strong with a 3.0, minimum 3.0 GPA and 4 rigor courses. And also there are other scholarships out there, and scholarships, guys, just listen, you don't have to pay a scholarship back. You just have to do the work or apply or put an entry in to get that scholarship. And there are tons of scholarships still out there. We have a district scholarship page, and your school counselors also have scholarships listed on their page as well. Then there are work study jobs. What's a work study job? So a work study job is when you can work on campus and the money you earn goes towards your tuition. You don't have to pay that back either. You don't have to pay that work study money back either. So you do have to pay back loans. So student loans, you do have to pay back. And so I would definitely suggest you talk to your families about the student loans. Then there are aids for military families. If you're a military family, definitely take a look at any aid for military families. And then we also have additional information down here that you can click on this link, or if you're on YouTube, you can go to the studentaid.gov. And remember, you should not have to pay for scholarships. If anybody says, pay us to help you do scholarships, don't do that. That's a scam. Scholarships are free. And so make sure you're going to this specific website to fill out your financial aid application, or what we call a FAFSA. So make sure you don't go to any other pages. If you have to pay to fill out your FAFSA, that's not the right website. So definitely use the website we have here. Also, what else do you have to do? Fee waivers. So the colleges talked a lot about fee waivers. So if you need a fee waiver for the application, or you need a fee waiver for your for the actual testing, if you still want to go ahead and take the test, make sure you contact your school counselor about fee waivers as well. And as you saw, some of the colleges left their fee waiver code for you. So make sure you go and look for that. Also, admissions application. Make sure you complete the admissions application, every part of it. Don't leave an area blank, especially if it's required. And again, don't miss the deadline. Although they may have some flexibility, you don't want to miss that deadline. And then make sure you receive some form of confirmation by email. Colleges will email you whether or not you've been accepted into the university. So make sure you're using an email address that is appropriate, and make sure you're using an email address that you check frequently. Also, make sure you check out the admissions checklist and requirements for the colleges. Make sure you haven't missed anything for those colleges. Then there are a couple of more things you need to do. You also need to send your transcript. Again, we'll say request your transcript through Georgia Futures. Make sure the school counseling secretary, she'll process your request and send that transcript right over. Test scores, if you still want to take the test, make sure you list the colleges on there that you want to go to. And we also listed the websites, act.org or collegeboard.org, if you want to register for the SAT. Or some schools may have mentioned the AccuPlacer. You can speak directly with that college admissions recruiter on the AccuPlacer process. Also, after you submit your application, what do you do? After you've submitted your application, make sure you've signed everything, make sure that you've completed all the required processes, and then you should receive some type of confirmation from the college. But the great thing about you showing up tonight, you have direct access to these college admissions recruiters. They were giving out their cell phone numbers. So this is super awesome. You have a direct contact because you showed up tonight. So this is phenomenal. Make sure you fill out that financial aid application that we call FAFSA. And again, we listed the email address here. You go to the FAFSA website and it says pay us before you can complete it. That's not the right website. The FAFSA, the first F in FAFSA is free. So please make sure you do that and continue to apply for scholarships. Scholarships don't end when you graduate. There are still scholarships out there. Even once you get to college, keep applying for scholarships to help fund your college career. Also, after you complete the FAFSA, make sure you receive your financial aid letter from the college, or make sure that you receive your confirmation from FAFSA. Remember, I talked about a grant before. Grant, that's money you don't pay back. So when you're talking about the FAFSA, once you fill it out, it will actually kind of tell you what your family's expected income could be, and it'll let you know if you will maybe qualify for a grant. So just fill it out. Make sure you get with your parents or guardian and complete that application. Or if you foster care or anything like that, there are special circumstances in which you may receive a grant if you are under any type of foster care or any kind of state organization such as foster care. Also, make sure if you receive your financial aid offer that you accept or decline it. And also notify those colleges whether or not you're going to attend or not attend. So if tonight you apply for 2 or 3 colleges and then you get your best college, make sure you let that college know that you're not going to attend. Also, housing. If you still want to live on campus in the fall, you have to apply for student housing. You have to apply, and most colleges have an application fee or a room deposit to hold your room for the fall. So definitely check with that college on their website. They probably have a housing page. And if they don't have student housing, definitely they probably have surrounding apartment complexes that only sell to students. So you and your families might have to go on one of those wonderful tours that the admissions officers discuss to make sure that you are eligible for any type of housing that we have. Also, so we have come to the end. We want to make sure that you apply. We are still going to be here and we are going to answer your questions in the chat box. I see the questions coming and our college admissions recruiters are going to answer those questions in the chat box. Now, all you have to do is to apply, send those transcripts, make sure you complete the entire application, however the college wants you to complete that, whatever platform, and then make sure you apply for financial aid and check out the housing. And then you should be good to go in the fall. There is still time. There is still time. And so we're going to hang around a little while longer and allow you to get your chat questions answered here. And so we all will go ahead and start answering your questions. I see some awesome questions in here for specific colleges. I see Clayton State, Gordon State. This is awesome. They are going to enter in responses to your questions. So keep the questions coming. We're going to be here a little while longer to answer them. And thank you for attending. We have found this to be an awesome, awesome night where we just want to create opportunities and access for our students in Henry County schools. So thank you. Stay on so you get those questions answered. I see them coming in. Awesome. Thank you so much to all of our recruiters for coming tonight, and Mr. Harden and Ms. Wyatt for also helping with the presentation tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we are so glad to be able to provide this for our students and folks all throughout Henry County. And we are hoping that, this leads to great success and great connections for our students moving on to the next level. We have had some questions that we've been able to answer. We've been able to pass along from those people tuning in. And we've some of them been more specific to a few of our colleges, and I've tried to push those out directly to them. But we did have some general questions. One was about, the fee and the application fee and waiving that. And so appreciate all of our post-secondary partners who have been able to answer that question. And then, of course, the few questions that we've had that we've been able to share out more specific to a couple of our post-secondary partners. So for those who are tuning in, we'll hang around for a little bit longer to answer any of those questions. But at this moment, you've gotten a lot of great information. This video will remain on our YouTube channel. So if you missed something and you want to go back and find out how to get in contact with one of these awesome recruiters, please check back on our YouTube channel and you'll be able to see this video in this session in its entirety. But we'll give it a couple more minutes and hang pat. And if we don't have any more questions, we'll close things out. So. All right, so it doesn't look like we have any further questions at the moment, so we'll end things here. We do want to thank you again for your time this evening, for your interest in finding out more about all that we have to offer and the many connections that we have between post-secondary partners all across the state and beyond our state borders as well. So we wish you the best of luck in your college search, and we thank everyone for tuning in this evening. We'll see you next time.